So I'm learning how to do Unreal, because I need to learn Unreal in about a week. Shouldn't be too difficult, right? Good morning, guys. This is Salamist, and welcome back to the vlog. Doing Unreal, watching King of the Hill, while having breakfast. It's actually more of like a late lunch at this point, but it's my first meal of the day, and I made these hash browns, and they came out really good. I threw in way more onion powder than I usually do, and a fair bit of garlic, and then I fried it for a little bit longer, and wow. The taste is absolutely sublime. It's really good. But, yeah, watching King of the Hill while I do this makes it a little bit difficult to do this, but I have time to learn how to do this, and I figure why not watch this. Such a weird show. I don't know why I like this show so much, because it is unlike anything that I would normally want to watch, but for some reason King of the Hill has this one sweet spot in my heart. It's just kind of like, it's one of the few TV shows that I really like. It's one of the four, actually. There's King of the Hill, Simpsons, Futurama, and South Park are like the four cartoons that I really like. And I guess Rick and Morty was also really good, but Rick and Morty wasn't, or at least as of right now, isn't hundreds of episodes long, so it's kind of a problem when it comes to wanting to watch a lot of it. But yeah, I'm going to be watching this, going to eat this. Oh my god, this is really good. And I will get to work on this. It's going to be a productive day. The Dell laptop has met with a terrible fate. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear it. I'll try to put the camera as close to the drive as I can, but I don't know if you can hear it, but the hard drive's dead. And I have no clue why. It just up and died. I was going to stream today, and then this thing died, so I decided to switch around a bunch of cables in an attempt to move things around to make everything more convenient, and essentially I just spent 4 hours trying to get everything plugged into a monitor the way that I wanted it plugged into the monitor, and it failed. So I just wasted like 3 or 4 hours trying to do that. All because this thing broke. I mean, I didn't have to redo all the cabling, but it would have made everything a lot easier if I did. But I'm so annoyed. This makes, let's see, this makes like the 5th or 6th random device that's just died in like the 5th or 6th random storage device that's died in the last couple of months now. I had 3 SD cards fail. One of my hard drives is marked as like warning on the other computer, and now this one has died. And then, oh yeah, I blew out the 300 gigs in that, but that was a really long time ago. But this darn thing just went and died. No bootable devices. I tried to boot into the Windows installer because I thought I'd maybe just broken the bootloader, because I shut down Ubuntu in a dirty manner the other day. So I thought, okay, maybe I just broke it. I'll just reinstall the Windows bootloader. It crashed on startup. And then I was like, uh-oh. Let me try this other thing. So I boot into, what the heck is that thing called? The thing! Gparted, that's what it is. I booted into Gparted in an attempt to just like see all the partitions, and it was giving me a bunch of read errors. So it was then that I realized that, oh, crap, the hard drive is dead. So that's the hard drive that Nick gave me, and luckily there was nothing important on this computer. But it's very inconvenient now because I don't have a way to stream. Well, I mean, yes I do. I don't have the easy way to stream that I had before, the easy, super high quality way of doing it. But I guess worse has happened before, or worse has happened. At least I didn't lose anything important. But now I don't know what to do. Now I think, I don't know. Because the NVIDIA encoder looks a lot worse than the Intel encoder, and this can't boot into Windows, and you need Windows in order to stream with OBS well. I mean, I could do it with Linux. I've been thinking maybe I'll just revive the other Ultrabook that I have, the one with the super broken screen, because I have a teeny tiny 24 gig SSD that I can install Windows onto. I think I can install Windows onto that. And then it would give me just enough space for like OBS and nothing else, and then I can stream with that. That has an Intel HD 4000, but I don't know. Maybe I should just get rid of this and get rid of the other computer so I could get a, I was looking at these Dell Optiplex computers that have 3770s in them, and they have the Intel HD 4000 on them as well, and they'll do a fantastic job at what I want to do with this. So maybe I'll do that. The other thing that I was thinking of doing is I might try to get rid of this and get the next model up in terms of size, get the 6430 instead of the 6330, because the 6430 has a lot of really cool stuff that you can do with it. You can upgrade the processor on it, you can upgrade a whole bunch of stuff, you can overclock that computer. You're not supposed to be able to do it, but you can do it, and you can just do crazy stuff with the 6430, so I might invest in that. They're pretty much the same price as these, and I should be able to procure an i7 that I could throw into it. There's one in an old dead computer back at New Jersey, so I wouldn't need to purchase the i7, and yeah, it'd be probably a half decent buy. Might need to consider doing that. But alas, this laptop is now officially retired. I don't think I'm going to ever do anything with it again because no point whatsoever. Poor thing. Wasn't even used for a whole year. It was used for like less than a semester. Actually, for about a semester, and then I got the Mac. But what was I doing earlier? What did I start off the vlog doing? I've completely forgotten. That was a long time ago. Right now it's 6 in the morning, and I am contemplating whether or not I want to attempt to stay up, or if I should go to bed right now, because I have a feeling if I wake up, or if I go to sleep, I won't wake up really late, and then I'll just continue this really bad sleep schedule. But if I just stay up and force myself to stay up, maybe go out and play Pokemon Go, I'll be able to stay up for longer. But I'm going to end things off here. So guys, I do hope that you enjoyed today's video. Hope your day went better than mine. My day was extraordinarily frustrating between this and... Oh, let me tell you about the cables. So, turns out that I have like literally every possible combination of cables that don't work. And the one possible combination that does work, I don't have. The weird thing is the direction in which the adapters that I have go matter, sort of. Basically, I need to have a bunch of videos run in through HDMI into one of my monitors and then through DVI in one of the monitors. So I switch between HDMI and DVI. That would be because I have everything that goes through the capture card go through HDMI. And then I'd have my desktop go directly from the desktop to the monitor because the capture card doesn't support any resolutions above 1080p. Now, that's where the problems come in. The capture card is really finicky when it comes to inputs and outputs being the same. So if, well actually no, it needs to have HDMI go in and HDMI go out. DVI and HDMI are supposed to be the exact same signal, but for some reason, it just doesn't work right when I use DVI. What'll happen is the capture card will max out at like 1680 by 1050 as opposed to 1080p, which is a really awkward resolution that I don't want it to max out at. And for some reason, if I use the HDMI to DVI adapter going into it, it can't get 1080p. Likewise, the only way that I can get 1440p out of my desktop to the monitor is through HDMI or through DVI, actually through all of the inputs, except I don't have any dual-link DVI cables. I only have single-link cables, because when I bought all the cables, they were only used for 1080p monitors, which don't require dual-link in order to work perfectly fine. But single-link doesn't have enough bandwidth to do 1440p. But that's okay, because I have this one HDMI to dual-link DVI cable, which works when it goes from HDMI out on the desktop to... Sorry, when it goes from DVI out on the desktop... No, HDMI out on the desktop to DVI on the monitor. No, it's the other way around. It's DVI out, HDMI in. And if you flip it, you would think, oh, it should work perfectly fine because all of these outputs support 1440p, all of these inputs support 1440p, but no, when you go from HDMI on the desktop to DVI on the monitor, it caps out at 1080p, and I cannot figure out for the life of me why that's happening. Because I reverse the direction of the cables, works perfectly fine. I plug in a dual-link DVI cable into the monitor, 1440p. I have a single dual-link DVI cable, actually, but it's like 3 feet long. It's not long enough to reach from my desktop to the screen. And yeah, because of that, I can't get 1440p out on my desktop. So what I'm going to have to do is either plug everything into the monitor that's on the side as opposed to the monitors that's in front of me, or swap out HDMI cables whenever I want to stream or record things easily. Both of which are like suboptimal solutions. So, so lame. But I think I'm going to end things off here. I said I was going to do that a little while ago. I'm really tired. Don't know how long I'm going to make it. I could probably make it till 11 or so before I got too tired to continue. Maybe if I have a cup of coffee, I can prolong it even longer. But that's going to be all for now. I do hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. I need to edit this. I've been doing a really good job of like editing the vlogs the day that I record them, so that's nice. I'm fully caught up with the vlogs. Yesterday's vlog went up this morning. Well, actually, no, I shouldn't say I'm fully caught up. I'm in the process of catching up. All the vlogs are uploaded, but I'm releasing 2 a day as of right now. So I'll edit this as soon as I'm done with it, and then upload it whenever it's done rendering. Feels good to be caught up. Now I just need to do some more recording stuff. I was going to stream or record today, but then this stupid thing decided that it did not want to work. Shake my head. Shake my head. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Would say goodnight, but I'm probably not going to sleep. See you guys later, I guess, because I'll probably start up today's vlog in a little while, but I'm going to have a cup of coffee. I'm going to warm up the coffee right now. See you guys tomorrow.